So today we're going to show y'all how to tie a ridgeline for setting up a tarp. With some paracord, we're going to use a figure 8 knot and a taut line hitch knot. We're going to start with the figure 8 knot. The trees I have here are used for an example in real life in the wilderness, so the trees would probably be farther apart and I probably wouldn't set up here. To start off, the amount of paracord that you're going to need for this is going to depend on literally how far apart these trees are. A good amount to start off with might be about 30 feet, 40 feet of paracord. This is just under 30 feet. So we're going to start off with the figure 8. We're going to take one end of the paracord and I'll show you how to tie it here. So we'll take our end, right? This is the working end, and we're gonna take it and just come down here like this. Whoops. And so we just have a basic little loop, and then we'll take our loop that we've just made and we're going to bring it down, kind of like we did last time just a second ago, and make a second little loop so it looks like this. And we'll come over this end of the loop. We'll come over, and then we'll go under and through this hole. And then we will pull. So now we have this, which is our figure 8 knot. And this tree is very huge, so I'm going to take the end of the figure 8 knot here. I'm going to kind of throw it around. There we go. So now we have this around the tree trunk. We have our figure 8 loop. So we're going to take our other working end, and nothing complicated. We're just going to put it through the hole, just through the hole. Nothing crazy. And then we will, just to tighten it up, we don't have to go super crazy, we're going to do something called cinching. We're just going to take the end and we're just going to pull, rock, back and forth, just pull and rock. Nothing crazy, nothing complicated. It doesn't have to be super tight. And then we'll take the remaining end of paracord and we're going to tie it around this tree. Which side doesn't matter. I'm gonna go around this side. So now we have this around this tree, and we have our working end here. I have this tied a bit tight. I'm gonna loosen just a bit so it's easier to work with. And I'll take my working end of paracord and I'm gonna put it underneath the main line, like that, so it crosses. And then I will take the working end, I'll put the end through the hole, and now I have a ring, one ring. If this sags a little bit down the tree trunk, that's fine. I have one ring, and I'm going to do this again and make a second ring. So I'm going to take the working end and put it through the loop, through the hole. So now I have 2 rings. And now I'm going to take the working end and I'm going to work with this last bit of the main line. I'm going to put it under the main line so it crosses here. And now I have a little bit of a second loop. I'm going to take the working end and I'm going to put it through the second loop. Now it's very loose, so I'm going to do this action here. I'm just going to pull on this end and this end here and just kind of tug at it. If it comes out of place, adjust the loops so that they're together. to kind of tighten it. And now that's it. So now this is loose. And so while this is loose, I could configure my tarp. And once my tarp is properly affixed to the ridge line, I will take this, the other end of my Taut line hitch, and just do this to tighten it. It will loosen the more you move it around, and to do so you just grab the working end and this end of the loop light before and just tighten it up.